quiet when we're speaking. They will never understand why love reach across the world until our people who ain't eating. Let's agree to join together, lead a world with peace in it. If you agree, let's sit down and handle it. You bring your plans, we'll bring ours to scrambling. Then we can go and start from that. From the bottom, keeping love intact, huh? We can go and start from that. From the bottom, keeping love intact.
You know, cuz one of the first people I know to get married. I can't remember if I was in your marriage or not. Was I in the marriage? I think I played some part in it. I can't remember what part it was though.
Yeah, you was somewhere on there.
So you know he know what it takes to be married for a while. How long you been married, cuz?
20 years in November.
20 years. Okay, so this is a question that you probably can help a lot of people out with. I know you had your ups and downs, but what do you need to be happy in a marriage? Or what do you think?
Our marriage is different. So it's on the person that's in a marriage.
Yeah.
Because every marriage is not the same. And if you look at a person marriage and be like, they just happy, they don't have no problem, they don't have bad days. And if they tell you that, they lying. So that's all I can say. It's too many people, you know, you think everything be good, and they be like, they were just happy yesterday. How they get divorced? How they get divorced tomorrow? They got papers and they getting divorced in another week. Dang. They done left, all this type of stuff.
Well, I think people get divorced so quick now because it's so easy to get divorced. I mean, I think you can do it from an app now.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
And you know, you don't have to put in that work like you used to back in the day with being married. Because now everybody's so accessible by social media and all these dating apps and all this stuff.
I think that have a lot to do with it too. Because it's more like back to loyalty. And be like, they have friends be like, I didn't know you were going through that. I want to do this and I want to take this, and then when them people in your ears are telling you what you think what you should do, and they don't even be knowing what they can go about what they saying.
Well, yeah.
And that's what come into play. Be like, I wouldn't be doing this. Then come to find out, like, I wouldn't be. They telling you not to do it. You turn around and be like, don't your man got 2 babies by somebody else? Don't you? You know?
While y'all was married,
don't you got 4 baby daddies, and your kids ain't nothing but 2 years apart, and you ain't with that person no more.
Well, I guess that do make you think. I think that, you know, people don't like to work like they used to back in the day on their marriage.
Nah.
You know, back then you just have to work at a marriage, and now these days, if it's not instant, or it's not like what you see on social media, like trips and every day is good and everybody happy and doing all this stuff, going out fancy restaurants or whatever, getting these expensive gifts.
Yeah.
You know, then I think that do play a part in it, because then, like, people start feeling like, well, why am I not getting that same type of treatment?
But a lot of it be cover up.
A lot of what be cover up?
Like, you said, well, I done seen, for instance, like, I done seen people go out and spend all this money on to go get their girl a ring to get married. And it just be material. That's what she want. You know, it don't be like, that ain't what he want. It just be like, she want this big ring, we get married. And months down the line, be like, man, I done got that ring, and we spent all this money on this, and now we can't do this. We got so much debt because of this wedding. And then be like, I'm on child support, and I'm staying with her.
Wait a minute,
like,
who baby is it?
It be their kids.
Oh God.
And they be on child support. I be like, what? Hold on. Y'all on child support and you stay with them.
That's a
and
head
you get
scratcher.
your money back. And you get your money back. What sense do that make?
Well, once I think about it, if you on child support, I mean, I think you could get section 8. Your baby dad have to be on child support. So I guess you get cheaper rent, then you get your money back.
You can't stay there. Your name ain't on it.
I mean, your name ain't on it, but we all know that people still stay there.
Yeah, but at the same time, though, it ain't benefiting y'all as far as like a couple.
I mean, but you get to save a lot of money.
But you still get behind.
Yeah. Well, I think it do give them a chance to like live a way, that they outside of their means, because if your rent is cheap, rent is a big part of their paycheck.
True.
So if your rent cheap, shoot, you got a job, she probably got a job to pay. That's a lot of money.
And then you got a job, she got a job. She got a new car, you got a new car. Your kids need stuff. And y'all barely making it. So y'all know what's the purpose of that?
The stunt for the ground. Come on, cut the new time.
I know. That's what I'm talking about, too much nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Hey. That's where the Lord to come in. Hey, baby, we don't need this here. We don't need that.
Well, yeah.
But people don't have no conversation. They be like, okay, make it happen. We'll go get this. And then 6 months later, talking about, what happened to that car? Oh, man. Yeah, had no problem. Then income taxes. They not already bought. They not already went about everything they need and waiting on this money to come.
Well,
man, every check.
People used to get new cars every income tax check.
True. And 9 months later, they waiting on 3 months. Them 3 months to pass.
Oh, they've been ran through the car.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. They waiting on them next 3 months to come so they can get another car in 3 months.
Well, yeah. I guess, yeah. You got a point right there. I guess you're right.
They go get a car. They can't keep the maintenance up on it. You get in there, all the lights be on. It's like, why you ain't have this deal? Well, can't fix the car, but they can drive the car. I don't think put gas in it. That's it. They can't do nothing else.
Well, for that first month, they stunting out there.
Oh, yeah, they fly.
Rims and everything.
Yeah, new clothes. Keep the car on full. Keep the air on.
I guess you're right. I mean, you're right. Every marriage is not the same. I guess happiness all depends on your marriage and what make y'all happy.
It's all about how you come into it. Some people come into it with a lie, and they have to keep up that lie while they're in it.
Okay, well, let me ask you this question. Say you were single, right?
Yeah.
But then you were rich. Would you get married? Do you think you would get married?
If I was rich and I was single.
Yes. Like, you were rich, you were single.
Probably would.
So you wouldn't feel as if the girl is with you for your money?
She wouldn't know I had it.
What you mean she ain't gonna know you're rich? How she ain't gonna know you got it?
Because you're rich don't mean you have to
you're right.
buy everything.
You're right.
You gotta see what the other person got to bring to the table.
So you're gonna have two spots. You're gonna have your regular house and you're gonna have a BMI house.
No.
A barely making it house.
It won't be that. Be like, we can meet up somewhere. Man, we'll just have to see how we vibe. That's how it'll come first. I had to see how you living just like you got to see how I'm living. Cause if I go to your house and you ain't got but a futon in the living room and that's it, oh no, that's dead.
Well, I mean, she could have a tube TV.
A futon and a TV, a 16 TV.
No, not 16. It's like a 37.
No, that's how it be. They have a futon and a big TV.
Well, I mean, you got to think how much time they really spend in the living room.
Yeah.
I mean, most people just be in their bedroom anyway. The futon is only for people to come sleep over. Just
no, that's what I'm saying. If I'm rich and I go to somebody else and they ain't got but a futon in the living room, not in the bedroom. I say in the living room. That means ain't nothing going on now.
Oh no, man, that futon can turn to a couch.
You can fold it and sit up on it against the wall.
Yeah.
Hey.
I mean, the futon turned to a couch.
Nah. No, that they had to. We had to match up. It won't be about the money.